Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Always tell stories about the man. Say I never struggled, wasn't hungry, yeah, I got it, nigga. I can turn your boy into the man. There ain't really much out here popping out without us, nigga. We just want the credit when it's due. I'ma worry about me, give a fuck about you, nigga. Just as a reminder to myself, I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Cause we started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga.
Ain't no school for this shit, stupid. Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. Now the crazy shit.
キーパーグリーンナンバーワンロッキンローラーマザーファッカー
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
See you, we can get the drum poppin', we don't play. It's going down, cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I get down. What up, God? What up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? God, what up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? They say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Now that's a semi-auto. In the vest on my chest, I try not to say nothing to DA. Like one playing God. With 100 belt nigga down like a sport. Homie, I'll cut you, come bust you, bump you, you get money. I can't get none with you, then fuck you. I'm not the type to get out for DWI. I'm the type that can you connect when the coke price rise. Gangsters that bump my shit, them they know me. I move up around some niggas, it's not my homies. 100 G's, I stash it. The Mac, I blast it. These come, we dump the D's on battery acid. This flows and lasting. The ice, I flash it. Jokes me, I had your mama picking out your casket, man. I'm on the next level, white like forget bezel. Gets better for the metal, hotter than the tea kettle blood. What up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? God, what up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? That's a fact. Who's the best brother? Burn your money when gangsters bump my shit. And they hear my horror. When the fifth kick up quick, it sound like thunder. In December, I'll make your block feel like summer. The rap really shot the rhyme. The fiends say my dope is a 9. Any chick I fuck with is a dime. I'm like, daddy, look at homie, I'm on my own. Where I lay my hat's my home. I'm a rolling stone. Off my path, I cross it. Thinking I won't touch it. I had your ass using a wheelchair. King of punches in the street, old fuckers. In the hood, you love us. Stuff a bone out your ass. Some brand new chuckers. What up, God? What up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? God, what up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? What up, God? What up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta? God, what up, God? What up, God? What up, gangsta?
Are these new shoes?
What the fuck you talking about new shoes, nigga? What the fuck you think I'm Usher?
Check it out. Texas, where legends are born. Lil Kiki the Don, original screwed up click. This dedicated to DJ Screw, Fat Pat, Big Mello, Big Steve, Born.
What's happening?
Well, it's Big Bud Peter, baby, Mr. Wood Grain. With talents up against them, ballin' through your hood, man. And I'm smoking on some good, man. The color purple, not the movie, but the kind that have you going in a circle. Roll, looking more blasted in the Transcom Tower. Broad, flipping candy, paint like it just came out the shower. Like this, I got the blood in the power and over there. So roll around one deep with 100,000 round my neck. I'm looking real shiny, you can see me from a mile away. Cause you was doing it till I came and took your smile away. Pull up on your side in the turning lane. Drop my truck, if you walk on the deuce, then I'm Cadillac turning, man. Little swing to the left, big swing to the right. My plate scraping and I'm sliding the pipe. It's super tight, so don't try to knock us, baby. Don't try to hate us, how we do it in that Lone Star State. Get it strong. With buckles and belts across the back of my trunk. Push a button and my coins wave the body, you punk. Well, if he live smoke, he don't appeal to the law. Yo, chicks, she so thirsty. I'm in.
I'm not going to waste a lot of your time, but me standing out here talking, because in my opinion, there's way too much talking and not enough ass kicking.
How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Y'all already know who it is. It's the original Velvet Wave of martial arts gamer, the Velvet Wave Shinobi, man. And we are here for a smooth, velvety smooth Shinobi Saturday, man, where we're going to be watching some videos, hanging out, cracking some jokes, having a few laughs, you know what I'm saying? Having a good time, enjoying our weekend. How are y'all doing? As you can see, color of the day is this nice neon. Yeah, the neon is coming back. I got requested to wear the neon again, so we got the neon. And since since we got St. Patrick's Day coming up, to go with the neon, I got some St. Patty's Day gamer socks for the evening, so I'm gonna slide these on. Now, even though we're gonna be watching some videos, we may get around to some gaming at the end of the stream or towards the end of the stream, just depending on how we feel and how everything is going. Maybe some Bloodborne, maybe some God of War. I don't know, man. It just depends on how we doing. Make sure you guys add yourself to my queue every day. I give you the opportunity to vote for a color of the day. All you got to do to pick the color of the day is go down into the chat over on Twitch, type !QUE, hit the space bar and the word join. One more time. !QUE, space bar, type the word join, JOIN, and you'll be added into my queue. After you see that, just go ahead and drop a color in the chat. Whatever color you want to see, that's what I'm gonna wear next stream, along with some gaming socks, and we're gonna have a good time. Like I said, I got the neon on today, but if you want, I got plenty more colors right there. So make sure you guys get in on the queue. Yeah, let me adjust my chair. I gotta give me one of those floor mats for my chair. But anyway, man, how are y'all doing? How's everybody's weekend going? As usual, I woke up this morning, had a really good workout, did a warm up where I led the junior advanced class on their warm up as well. Got some really good pointers on things I can do to work on my form, because I got districts coming up, and man, I'm not gonna lie, man, your boy is sore. I'm really starting to feel the gains of all the hard work I've been putting in, trying to, just make myself better, be a more proficient martial artist, work on my combat intelligence, and things like that. So I had a nice soak, still sore, man. But I'm feeling good. It's one of those good sores, you know what I'm saying, where I accomplished something, so even though I'm exhausted, I feel at peace. So, other than that, man, I've just been chilling with the fam, got some sleep, had to get some sleep, got plenty of sleep, and then, we hanging out. If y'all want to talk to me, chat to me about anything, make sure y'all throw it in the chat. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, man, welcome to the stream. Make sure you follow all my social media platforms, and we're going to get into some videos. I saw some cool stuff today loading up the YouTube, and I was like, man, let's see what that's talking about. So I figured we go jump right into, let me see if I can find it. When trash talking goes terribly wrong. It's always a good video. When you see trash talking going terribly wrong, oh yeah. Cut the music off, switch over to the screen, and yeah, we gotta see this. I gotta see this. When trash talking goes terribly wrong, I mean, that sounds like great entertainment. This is why I don't trash talk in combat sports. Oh, pause. Before I get into this, y'all, hey, the Shinobi, maybe y'all might see me munching. Disregard me. I'm gonna finish up a little meal, and yeah, I'm still gonna be here. Drop the information in the chat if you want to hear from me. Pretty much y'all can spam the emotes. We can talk about pretty much anything under the sun. Just no malicious intent behind your talking, your questions, your jokes, anything like that, man. Too much negative will be perceived as you need to cool down. You'll get timed out. You know what I'm saying? You keep getting out of pocket, then I would have to boot you. I don't like booting people. I don't like blocking people, man. I think we all deserve a chance after we get put on the right path to do things. So, you know what I mean? Try to be cool, people. It's a positivity environment here, man. Nothing but good vibes and laughs and a thoughtful exchange of ideas. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna bite this potato wedge, and we're gonna get to this video.
He showed his heart that he's a great fighter and he want to take me. I guarantee you the slaughter even be more slower.
If you're trying to intimidate me in any way whatsoever, don't you know that doesn't work? Didn't you try it the first time? So you don't have to come out here and hack the same ignorance you usually hack all the time. We're going to fight any which way it goes. Just accept that and come in and do the best you can.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th.
Oh, dang.
I don't have to say, you come in and you come ready. You understand? Because I'm going to come ready. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, you.
Okay.
Why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it?
Oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. I ain't gonna lie. Mike Tyson never said that to me, bro. Man, bro. Boy. He said, I don't know why. I don't know why he talking to me. You know, I kill you for that. Whoa. All right, my bad, bro. Look, hey, it ain't even that serious. The money ain't worth it. Iron Mike in his prime? Shh. Boy. I don't even have to know what happened. I ain't even have to see what happened to know what happened.
I like about you, Mike. You talk tough. Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. He's an ignorant little kid. You know what I mean? And
Whoa.
I'm gonna be like that. I don't want to bring myself down to his level, so I don't really even want to cherish that card. I'm gonna go in there and we're gonna fight, and that's the bottom line.
Oh man, I can't wait till the 28th. I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
Something you? Hey. You know something? I'm not even gonna dignify that with a hand. So you know why I'm not dignify that with a hand? So because I'm gonna bring myself down to your level. There's something you can't buy in that class, and you don't got none of that.
You're sweet. I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Bro, I'm sorry. That scared the hell out of me, bro. If Mike Tyson said any of these things to me, I would just have to rethink my life. I would.
Here's what happens when roasting your opponent gets you in big trouble.
Get you messed up.
He's nothing but a tramp. He's a bum. I'm the world's greatest. He must fall in 5 rounds, but if you talk about me, I'll cut it 3.
Okay, so we're going to break our own rules with this one. The record books will tell you that Henry Cooper, the British boxing icon of the 60s, lost his first fight with Muhammad Ali. And that's true. But the context here is very important. Cooper was nothing short of respectful to Ali during the build-up to this bout, showing a level of goodwill that made his desire to let his fist do the talking clear.
Well, let him do the talking. He does enough for both of us.
You wouldn't care to predict how long the fight will go?
No, I don't. I never predict the round of a fight. But let's say if the fight's as good as he can chant, well, it's going to be a good fight for the public. That's all I can say.
What do you think of Mr. Clay as a boxer?
Well, I've only seen him on film. He's a sharp fighter. He's a good fighter.
But Ali was as fired up as ever, firing off his usual poetic trash talk, calling Cooper a tramp, and promising the world that this fight would be finished within 5 rounds. This was Ali's style at the time. He was as concerned with spinning a narrative as he was with psyching his opponent out. Cooper didn't seem fazed, though, and generally seemed excited to welcome this budding contender to his home of England. At the time, Cooper was the only thing standing between Ali and a shot at the champ, Sonny Liston. And there was still a narrative out there that Ali was little more than a loudmouth who had no claim towards greatness. The interesting thing about this fight, though, was that Ali's 5-round prediction would, in fact, come true, but not in the way he expected. I'll say it again. Ali won this fight, but only on paper. After getting frustrated with Ali early on, Cooper landed a huge left hook in round 4, dropping his opponent for the first time in Ali's career.
Bro, I don't think I've ever... Wait a minute, hold up. They showed me something new. I don't think I ever seen Muhammad Ali fall. I've seen a lot of footage. It's usually him knocking somebody out. Hold up. Is this AI? Is this AI generated? I know it's not AI generated, people, but I'm just saying.
The bell has sounded, and he's up at about 3, Clay.
Luckily for him, the bell sounded to end the round. And in round 5, Ali was able to work up an advantage by opening a huge cut on Cooper's face that led to the fight getting stopped.
He's slipping in, and I think this is it. The towel has come in from Cooper's corner, and Tommy Little's looking at it.
Yeah, that does look bad.
There was no alternative. He had to stop the fight, Tommy Little. It's all over.
But while Henry lost, he, in many ways, scored a massive moral victory over his rival, knocking down the untouchable Ali in one of the biggest boxing shocks of the 1960s.
I didn't even know it was out there.
Within 2 rounds, maybe 1. But if I fought him, I would kill him.
He knows what he's gonna get. He's good. He's a great fighter and all that, but you out of your league, man.
One thing you gotta understand, you ain't no fear in me.
I'ma like this. I'm gonna have a good time this fight.
We're in the hurt business. Yeah, I want to hurt him.
Mike Tyson is one truly vicious fighter, whose entire aura is among the most menacing in the history of boxing. But what really sets him apart is just how well-spoken he can be, despite being seen as a muscle-bound brute. Tyson's way with his words, or more specifically, his ability to get his point across, is one of the most underrated parts of his personality.
Right.
But when he came face-to-face with the great Evander Holyfield,
Muhammad Ali is what we call a street poet. He writes poetry with his fists. Look, bro. Look at how dangerous this dude looks. Bro, man. Muhammad Ali is the one person, bro. I see him walking down the street. I'm crossing the street. Like, guaranteed. I ain't even gonna take no chances. I would hate for the day I see Muhammad Ali and he having a bad day and I'm just wrong place, wrong time. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Nah, I'm good. I'll wave. How you doing, champ? I'm stay over here, though.
Biggest test of his fighting career. Certainly bigger than any of the challenges he'd faced up to that point. But Tyson didn't relent when it came to his trash talk, seeking to drag Holyfield down to his level, in spite of the fact that Evander had been out there proving his merits as one of the finest fighters on the planet, while Tyson was rotting away in jail. Mike's intimidation tactics just didn't seem to have the same effect on Holyfield as Tyson was accustomed to seeing, and you could tell that frustration was creeping in, and this mirrored how the fight played out in more ways than one. Holyfield was just better than Tyson in this fight, and while the opening rounds were reasonably competitive, as Holyfield began to make his reads, the distance between these two started to grow tremendous.
As soon as he hit on the bottom, he got his Mike looks like he's going to take his time. He's so strong, it's unbelievable.
And when Holyfield started to open up with huge shots, he was having a major impact. Eventually, Tyson started to get hurt, really hurt. And when the TKO finally came, it saved one of the biggest stars in boxing from a much more embarrassing fate.
The new WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
Thank you, Daniel Dubois, for being the dummy to sign the contract. I'm going to beat your ass.
Dang.
Listen, man.
Whoa.
The proof is in the pudding. When I talk that shit.
The proof is in the pudding. Where did that saying come from? When did we start saying the proof is in the pudding? Why do we say the proof is in the pudding? Why is pudding? There should be nothing in pudding besides pudding. Why are we looking for stuff in pudding? Where did that come from? Can somebody let me know why does the proof got to be in the pudding? What if you don't like pudding? Can the proof be in the pound cake? You know what I'm saying? Can the proof, like, I'm from Georgia. Can the proof be in the peaches? Like, why I gotta be pudding? These are just thoughts. These are just things that come to my mind. Like, I feel like somebody who really loves pudding came up with that saying, and then it just caught on. And the rest of us don't even like pudding like that. We just say it. Can it be proof in something else? I don't know. My bad. Let me get back to the video. My bad.
Was it kickboxing or boxing? I'm going in there and I'm going to rip his head off. You know, there's a saying we have in New York. I mean, if you don't like vulgarness, cover your ear. We smell bitch in him. If shit had a twin, it'd be his face.
Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Now, I done heard a lot of trash talk. I was prepared for profanities and expletives. But he said, time out, y'all. He said, hold up, let's hear it one more time, full speed. Let's get the full, hold up, let's get the full effect. I can't even, hold up, let me gather myself.
If you don't like vulgarness, cover your ear. We smell bitch in him. If shit had a twin, it'd be his face. It's plain and simple. I mean, listen, bro, like I said before, we can talk the talk and walk the walk. I talk and I back it up. So he thought because I'm inactive, he gonna fight a big guy like me. But I come forward and I'm just mean, hungry. And like I said before, there's nothing he's gonna do to me that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna hit him with everything in the kitchen sink. And I'm gonna send him back to his trainer and I'm gonna tell him. This one out now.
He said if... He wobbling, big boy. You wobbling, big fella. Ooh. Oh, oh, bing, bing, bing. It's like it was a magnet in his glove in his face, and it just kept.
It's kind of hilarious how much self-assured confidence he brings. Even in the
He
face
said
of
if
his
shit
opponents,
had a
that he's not
twin, it'd be
necessarily
his
expected to
face.
beat.
That is a
He signed on the dotted line to take
that is a
advantage of the loss.
well-crafted insult. He said a lot without saying too much.
It was clear that Miller was relishing the prospect of talking a big talk in the face of such a highly regarded prospect. He immediately decided to call his opponent a dummy for even accepting the fight. It was a type of trash talk that really needs to result in a win to be effective. Because if you end up losing after going this hard on your opponent, well, it's going to land you a spot right here.
Yep.
And that's just the way it goes.
You don't know what's gonna happen in that ring.
Say in terms of meeting Miller at his level.
That's why you don't trash talk. You don't know what's gonna happen in that ring.
And at the end of the day, it's all good fight promotion.
All it takes is one misstep, one bad angle, and it's a wrap.
And when the time came to cash in, the skills were clearly on the side of his far more respectful and quiet heavyweight opponent. On fight night, this was the type of merciless whooping that you love to see, especially when someone has dug themselves such a big hole on the mic.
Am I the only one who get bothered? Hold on. This dude has on all black shorts but white shoes. Am I the only one who's bothered by that?
Dubois managed to sap at Miller's gas tank over the course of the fight, and in the final seconds of round 10, Miller was so exhausted and beaten up, he couldn't defend himself from the incoming TKO.
Ooh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deal with an outspoken and totally disrespectful opponent. Daniel Dubois is a problem, folks.
I told him what?
He says, I will box the head of Lee. But
You won't box the head off Lee. You won't box the head off Lee.
I know this.
You won't.
You've also
You
told
shouldn't
me
listen.
guys
You shouldn't listen.
and you didn't believe
You
me
should
when
listen.
No, I didn't
Yes,
say
you
that.
did.
I said Breeze Marvin, tough fight.
You don't believe
No, the problem is,
my confidence comes from my preparation. Preparation has been fantastic. As I say continuously, I'm very, very confident and very relaxed. We're here in Nottingham. It's time to go. There's not much more to say other than I really can't wait for Saturday night.
Michael Conlon. We know how good he was in the amateurs. He's not put a foot wrong in the pros. I just feel he may have the edge in speed. He's very busy. So I guess you could go with Conlon on points. But I can see a case for both fighters.
Ooh-wee. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, I hope somebody caught him. That was dangerous.
Michael Conlon was,
He definitely knocked him out the ring, though.
Still is a very solid and highly regarded fighter on the Irish boxing scene. A solid technician with fast hands who's managed to stay relevant at a decent level for several years now. But when he took on Lee Wood, the pair engaged in a rivalry that was far fiercer than anyone expected from the get-go.
Ooh. Oh yeah, he's out right there. He was already out. He was already out. He was already out.
To have a real competitive feud bubbling under the surface. And though neither man is usually known for their obscene trash talking, Conlon very quickly tried his utmost to get under Wood's skin. Overall, there were quite a few boxing analysts who believed that the Irishman was the favorite to get his hand raised. And it was pretty easy to see why. But while Conlon talked, Wood kept his eyes firmly fixed on the prize, focusing on his game planning, his training.
Yeah. Ooh.
And while not allowing the Irishman to get into his head. This fight was an absolute classic. An easy
What we gonna do? I think we're gonna watch. We never even finished this. We didn't finish that Street Beats event. Now that I think about it, we'll probably go to that after this. I think there was one more video I wanted to see too.
He did begin
Check
to pull
that
away
out.
towards the later rounds, but Lee Wood wouldn't quit on himself. And
Bam!
in a truly amazing comeback, he managed to turn the tables on Conlon late. hurting him badly with punches.
Ooh,
before the
hey, yo,
finish.
that riblet
Sent him
shot right
flying out
there.
of the ring.
Ooh.
It was an incredibly violent way to win under any circumstances.
Ooh, that's where you get your rib
But
tips
man,
right there. That
he
meat
must
right
have
there.
felt good
What?
to shut
Ooh.
him up.
It's just he's a child. We actually had to give him time out. We actually did. We
That's
gave him time
disrespectful.
out,
That's disrespectful.
We told him, look, hey,
It's funny,
quit
though.
your, I mean, you can do all that talking and everything, but don't disrespect. He was just, I don't know. It's the nerves, he just gets too emotional.
This guy is he's unappreciative, and that's why. And you can mark my words as I say, he's gonna have bad luck in life because this guy is unappreciative. I appreciate HBO. I appreciate the media and the photographers, from the photographers to the writers
I should have known they was gonna have a Mayweather
and
clip
I really
in here.
mean that from genuinely from my heart and my soul. I really mean it, but I'm not fake like that. Like he's the type of guy like this.
This is what I live for. This is events like these, trash talkers like Mayweather. This is what I live for. I really do. I mean, I really can't wait. It's gonna bring the best out of me.
Oscar De La Hoya was a wildly popular fighter in his heyday. Nowadays, as a promoter,
De La
he
Hoya.
splits people down the middle more. But man, at his peak, the dude was a bona fide megastar.
Yeah.
A sensation in the late 90s and early 2000s that had an entire nation behind him. But when he came face to face with Floyd Money Mayweather, at the time known as Pretty Boy Floyd, De La Hoya was certainly past his best. He was still good, yeah, but this was a prime Floyd Mayweather, a new breed of fighter who looked set to dominate the sport over the coming years. De La Hoya immediately tried to match Floyd in the trash-talking department, describing him like a big child who needed to be disciplined.
He's a child. We actually had to give him time out.
Yo, that fight was
Mayweather,
huge.
was just as snarky
This
as
fight
you'd
was
expect. But by dipping into the world of
huge.
smack talk, Oscar was stepping into a world that was undeniably his opponent's. Mayweather was as competent as ever, although it was clear he was taking the challenge of the Golden Boy seriously. Oscar was about to realize that this brash young fighter was far from all talk. In fact, he very clearly represented the future of boxing. We just didn't see it yet. On fight night, despite this being a solid and competitive contest, it was the grit of Oscar versus the overbearing technical ability of Mayweather.
Let's get ready to rumble! Floyd Mayweather. Oscar.
And in many of the exchanges, De La Hoya was forced to realize
I would love to get paid all that money to just yell out people's names. Man, you mean tell me I get paid to yell? What? Yes, I'm loud. I can be very loud. Whose name you want me to yell out? Bet. And wear a suit? All I'm saying is, bro, he's living the dream. Bruce is living the dream.
that the sport was passing him by. Floyd's slick operating at range was just too much for Oscar to reckon with.
Or will De La Hoya make good on his promise to keep on fighting even after this? Where does Mayweather go from this pinnacle after claiming that he's going to retire?
And when all was said and done, it was yet another huge feather in the cap for the rising talent that would eventually go on to be the biggest pay-per-view draw the sport had ever known.
Yeah, that fight was super big.
Some heavyweights. Found no pleasure in it.
I mean, it's not cooperative at all. He's not going to stand there and let me just wail away at his, whatever he does, I'm confident I'll be successful. I'll say, honestly, that it feels good to still have some terror in my life. And something that really frightens me.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go here.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
I know y'all thought I was cracking up, eh?
Jump back to the late 1980s, at the peak of the Mike Tyson era of heavyweight boxing, and it became very clear that what we were looking at was one of the most fearsome talents the sport had ever known. Quick as a middleweight and blessed with a pair of sledgehammers for fists, the young Tyson also had a remarkable technical ability and awesome defense to back it up.
Vicious shots to the body. Nothing really heavy landing yet, but he's taking them. The uppercut. Body shot. Down goes.
But that didn't stop many revered boxing figures, former fighters, and experts from very publicly declaring Michael Spinks to be a legitimate threat to Iron Mike in the ring. Spinks himself didn't seem to have a care in the world in the lead-up, coming across as incredibly calm and confident in the face of this murderous puncher. In his own words, Spinks had already faced many heavyweight punchers
Time and Jerry Cooney. The right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number 1.
who'd been pointed to as incredibly dangerous to his chin. And to that point, Spinks had managed to overcome them all. So why on earth would he be afraid of a guy like Tyson? Look, it's not the worst logic in the world, but you gotta remember who Mike Tyson is, of course. Because we can guarantee that Mike heard Spinks' word.
Cooney, the right hand lands to the head of Mike.
$. Han oído ustedes bien, cobró Mike Tyson por 15 de Mike.
And decided to go out there and prove him wrong in the most vicious fashion imaginable. Tyson, at this point in his career, had that perfect mix of pure explosiveness.
Would have had that Tyson strength?
And a very solid ability to pick his punches.
Ooh.
And you could just see it written all over Spinks' face in round 1. Sure, he had experience with solid punchers, but this was a different task.
The elbows. Various opponents have complained that Tyson rocks them with elbows along the ropes in close. You see the tech is used.
And when Tyson dropped him initially with a body punch, once Spinks got to his feet, the next clean punch he landed put his target down for good.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about them body shots, boy. That air leave your body. I've been kicked, punched. Ooh.
Display of dominance from the champ.
Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him in every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed.
Ooh.
On Saturday night, it's not going to change.
Ooh.
But I do well. I come in with heart. I come in with determination. I come in with hard work and perseverance. When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
You gotta give credit to Chael Sonnen where it's due. The dude's fighting skills might have dropped off completely as he reached Bellator, but he managed to maintain a very high level of trash talk all the way up to his retirement. And despite having one of the most famous rivalries of all time with Anderson Silva and the UFC,
Man, where would we be if Anderson Silva didn't fall the way he did?
Chael's most dominant trash talk display might just have come in his late career clash with the former UFC 205 champ Tito Ortiz. Now, if you know anything about Tito, you'll know he's not the most well-spoken fighter to ever lace up gloves and compete. And in there with Chael, he's going to be a recipe for disaster. And sure enough, Sonnen absolutely decimated Ortiz on the microphone at every single opportunity, walking him into trap after trap, taking shots at him, his fighting style, even his ex-wife.
Oh. You don't bring up a man's ex-wife.
This is a bad start for Chael Sonnen. Tito had to start early, and he did.
Yep.
All in all, it was classic Chael. But once again, like so many of his other high-profile bouts, the problem with Chael was getting the results in the cage. Because for as much as Tito was old, he still had more in the tank than Chael did. And on fight night, we ended up getting a very anticlimactic performance from Sonnen, one that quickly saw him overwhelmed by Tito on the mat.
Is he under the chin? He is not, but Tito might be strong enough to finish anyway. Especially early in the fight. They're dry, Tito's strong.
Submission defense has been pointed to as a weak point in Chael's game for years. And in there with Tito, he was quickly dealt with on the ground. as Ortiz launched into a first-round sub, tapping the bad guy and conclusively proving that being able to talk the talk is nowhere near the same as being able to walk the walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because if you've ever heard Tito trying to talk the talk, there's no fighter in MMA who's on his level. The man struggles with the English language to a greater extent than any fighter who's ever lived.
Tito Ortiz writes his fairy tale ending. The winner by submission, the longtime Huntington Beach bad boy, now the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz.
Tank's gonna get knocked down one round, just like that. Nothing else need to be said. What about all the little low blows that you threw at Little Santa Cruz, or when you hit Francisco Fonseca in the back of the head where they should have DQ'd your ass? Shut the fuck up.
Rolando Romero is a damn good fighter, and the entire spectacle of his bouts are generally seen as good fun. The guy's an elite talent, and he knows how to sell a fight.
I'm going to take a couple rounds to figure him out. We'll see.
But if you've only ever seen him on videos like this one, you'd be forgiven for thinking he's little more than a big mouth and an annoyance to the true elites of the sport. Because when he took on Gervonta Davis, Romero turned up his annoying meters to 10 at every possible chance. The dude could talk, yeah, that's for sure, but his incredibly cheeky style of mental warfare was never going to work on someone as thoroughly professional as Davis. So, when Romero tried to insinuate that Gervonta was a cheater in an attempt to embarrass him on the big stage, it was a pretty decent shot. And if Tank was truly angered by Rolando, he wasn't showing it. You can see how someone like Rolly would be annoying if he was a coworker or someone you ran into in the street.
That Rolly was talking about was that Tank will walk into a punch counter with that left hook. That is big power punch.
How much more time we got in this thing? A couple more minutes. All right. We got about 6 minutes.
But Gervonta Davis is not the type of professional to let some mouthy upstart into his head.
Nah,
and that
he definitely
confidence
ain't.
allowed him to just sit there and take it. And hey, at least Romero was doing his part in selling the fight, so there is that.
Over 40-some% of his power punches, landing 28% so far in this fight.
But Tank obviously knew exactly where he would do his talking. And like many of the heroes featured on our videos, he had the tools to make his biggest statement when it mattered most.
Gervonta Davis, I think we're likely to see that as he attacks.
On fight night, Romero's bravado got him nowhere. Tank was too smart, too technical, and far too versatile for Rolly to deal with. Whenever he tried to reach out to Gervonta,
I think that was an editing error. They definitely put up the wrong picture. They definitely put up the wrong picture.
And all the while, Rolly's overwhelming approach to landing his shots was being picked up on by Tank and fed into his database as he prepared the perfect counter shot.
Good body shot. The mind game here, Davis. A little short with that left hand.
Ooh. Ooh.
And when he finally unloaded that killer blow, it was a huge left hook that left Romero stunned and totally out of it. He clearly learned a very important lesson on that night. There are levels to this, folks.
His verbal repost. I'm sure that Shakespeare must have turned over in his grave when he heard that. You continue to be unafraid of this. Yeah, I'd like to say something right here. You know, Cassius Clay, yes.
Why do you want to say
Let's
Cassius
see.
Clay when Howard Cosell and everybody is calling you Muhammad Ali? Now why you got to be the one of all?
You know, I'm gonna cut that right there because I already know what that's. I already know what that's finna be. What did I say? Street beefs. That's what it was. Da, 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 da. Let's see. There it is. Full events. That's what it was.
Three, two, one.
All right. Get in the cage. Let's bring it to the cage. Watch some street beefs. Not to be confused with street meat.
Coming out of Vancouver, 135, 6'4", here to have some fun. Scrapyard.
Ruckus, fighting out of Cleveland, Washington, representing Cleveland wrestling team, Go Warriors, and representing Team United MMA. Hopefully he can open up a gym out in Cleveland soon. So, fight hard, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready?
Oh, the quality of this one is not really where I would like it to be. We're going to skip to the next one. I don't like how this one looks. Off rip. Off rip. I thought it was just a filter. Nah. Yeah, here we go. This will work. April 22.
Mr. Top Knocker, here to have some fun.
No. Protect yourselves at all times. Conduct yourselves as men. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Hey, timer. Don't headhunt the whole time. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round one.
Two hands up. Feel it up, Top Knocker.
Those hands up, Top.
There you go. You see what he got?
There you go.
You know, actually, that was probably just me. Because now that I think about it.
Circle. Don't go back. Don't go backwards.
We'll leave.
Circle. Don't go backwards. Let's go, baby. Circle. We got jab.
Ooh.
More than one top. Timing. Keep it. Step in there. Keep it close. Use your shots wisely. Work that jab. Work that jab.
Ooh.
Hey, get that one more. There you go. Don't step back.
He connecting with it. Ooh. He connect. They connecting. Dude's arm is literally like the size of my thigh. That's a big guy.
That jab's working. Choose your shots wisely. That jab's working. There you go. More than one, baby. More than one. Be patient. Be patient. It don't matter how many punches you throw. Be patient.
Nah.
One at a time if you have to. No one and done. Baby. Hands up. Use your two. You got another.
Nah.
Jab and put that hand back. Jab and put that hand back. There you go. Look, it's working. It's working.
He got to keep that hand up when he go in for that jab. I got that. Whew.
Circle. Don't stand in front of him. Circle. Get your hands up. Circle.
I got to start doing. I'm going to start. I've been doing some hanging exercises and everything, and I'm going to do some more. Get that lockout strength. You get that lockout strength nice and tight, you ain't never got to worry about your hands coming down. Your hands going to be locked like this all time. Get that lockout strength. Use my strong hand.
Stop being so scared to get hit. Get in there, man. 30 seconds. Take a punch. Throw them up. Tighten up that guard. Straight. After you throw that guard. Give me a combo, Top. 1, 2. Let's go. Get in there. Hey, stop attacking. Get in there. 1, 2. Don't step back. 10 seconds. Come on, 10 seconds. Get on. Get in there.
Ooh, nice counter. He love that straight jab. That's his. He loves that straight jab in the green. He love that straight jab.
That jab is crisp. Throw something else out there. Okay? Hand up. Circle away from his power hand. Don't go to the left. Go to the right.
Ding. Yeah, he love that straight.
Round 2. Go.
You got to cut an angle on him. Ooh, bro, not the back of the head. Come on, not the back of the head. Come on, man, not right there.
Bite down on that mouth. There you go. Get in there. Hey, his head's down.
Ooh, stumbled him.
Let me get a 5. Let me get an uppercut. Right hand, man. Throw it again. Don't let him come back to the center. Keep him
him on the cage.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Don't let him get you against the cage. You put him against the cage.
Hey, look at those gloves up a little bit. Darken.
Come forward. Hey, put them hands up and swing.
1, 2, 1, 2.
There you go.
Tighten up that guard. Tighten up that guard. Don't let those elbows play on.
Mix it up. Mix it up.
Tighten up that guard.
Exchange a little bit. Give me a 1, 2.
Hey, be patient. You got another
1, 2,
round.
3. Give me a body. You guys get a body?
Did something bite me? What the hell? Someone took a bite of the Shinobi. Not someone, but something.
You're outboxing him.
Might be a mosquito bite.
Here you go. Nice body. Nice body.
Circle. Don't stand in front of him. Don't stand in front of him.
Hey, get up.
Move around.
Heat up.
There you go. Cut him off.
Hey, when it says 30 seconds, heat up.
Cut off his rhythm.
When it says 30 seconds, heat up.
Don't let him pick his shots. Don't stand in front of him. That's when he gets you.
It's good. It's good. That's nothing. We're in here.
30 seconds.
Hit him with that, yeah?
Jab, circle, combo.
Hey, hit him again, bro. He don't hit you after you hit that.
He said hit him again, bro. I believe he's trying to hit him again. He said hit him again, bro. Yeah. Ooh. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship, homies.
You look good.
Hey, look, let me tell you something.
Third and final round. Let's leave it in the cage. Work up.
Yeah, they both tough because they've been raining down some decent blows. They just taking them, eating them sandwiches. Oh. Ooh. Whew. Ooh, push him. Pressure, man. Get back in. Get back. I was gonna say you heard him. Get in there. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, they wanted this round. They throwing them blows. Ooh. Nice combo. He got to stop looking down. He's doing a good job of tucking his chin, but he looking down a little too much. That's one of them hard things to train out. I'm working on it myself. Like, you be in such a habit of tucking your chin to keep from getting rocked, but because you tucking your chin, your eye level be off, so you need to readjust. You know what I'm saying? They tired now. Come on. Push. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, you guys get together, show some love, Rick.
Yo, 60 seconds is a long time. 60 seconds is a long time. And they went 3 60-second rounds. Yeah.
All 3 rounds. And you scored this one unanimous.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was I couldn't tell you who won. They were both throwing some nice combos and some hard blows. And the last 3 rounds. Oh, there go lights out in the background. I see you. Standing by the door.
Conduct yourselves as men. Listen to my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners.
Caveman 196. Moving world is for you.
Bruh, if I'm going, all I'm saying is, if I'm going to the scrapyard and my nickname is Caveman, you best believe I'm having some kind of pun, some kind of joke, like something. Scrapyard, so easy. A caveman could do it. Something. I'm figuring something out. Missed opportunity. I don't know.
Tex, here to have fun. Let's go.
Fighter, you ready?
It'll be funny if Tex ain't even from Texas. or like they call him Tex because his name is Dallas. And again, he ain't from Texas. I don't know. This is all speculation. I could be wrong, but you know, it usually be stuff like that. Dudes be named something, and that ain't even their name. It's not even your name.
You ready? Scrap hard, round one. Now what I said, pressure and find your range. Come forward. Move it. Circle. You got jab. Put your jab out there. Put him against the cage, right there. Keep him against the cage. Walk him down. There you go. Put him against the cage. Keep going.
Whew. Whew.
Just like that. Keep that rhythm up.
Whew.
Keep that pressure on.
I felt the power.
Doesn't want that power shot. Keep going. Immediately. Put him on the cage immediately. He doesn't like it. Keep going. Keep those hands up. Keep those hands up. Don't get stuck. Yeah.
Ooh.
Keep going. He doesn't like it. Bring
Oh.
those hands right back to your face. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Here's your corner.
Ooh.
Keep those hands Hey, last week, this knockdown, that's it. That's it. Right back to your face. Bring that pressure straight.
I was gonna say, yeah, man, you gotta protect yourself. Your hands are way too low. Way too low. He wouldn't even be getting rocked if his hands were higher up.
Walk in there. He doesn't want it. He don't want it. Keep those hands up. Don't get sloppy. He's done. Keep on him. He's done. Up top. His hands are down. Let's go.
Ooh. Ooh. That was more on the sloppier side of the fights, but however, he did not protect himself as well as he should have. He probably could have lasted a little bit longer, but he did not keep his hands up like he was supposed to.
All right, bring it in. All right, due to the 3 knockdown rule in 1 round, we have your winner.
Oh, he hit the pose on him. Oh. He hit the pose on him one time. Okay, hey.
It's J-Rock. I'm ready. Let's get it.
J-Rock.
Johnny boy from Tacoma. Let's go.
Welcome back to Sasquatch's Backyard. I'm your host, Fire Chicken, and we got an MMA match for you right now.
How did Fire Chicken get his name? How did Fire Chicken get his name? I'm just interested. I'd be interested when I see like certain nicknames. I'm like, bro, who came up with that? Did you get called that? Did you come up with that on your own? Like, why are you Fire Chicken? Why are you Pyro Pollo? Pollo Pyro. Because I don't know fire in Spanish.
All the different branches of
I don't
Street
know.
Thieves.
No, no.
Dirty Stout, and of course,
What is fire in
OG
Spanish?
Branch. Thank you guys for everything. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
How do I say Fire Chicken?
Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Be loose. Don't rush. Be loose. Let things work. Let things work for you. Come on, John. Let things work for you.
Stick that jab out. Stick that jab out.
Turn up.
Oh. Yo, if he was focused on the ankle, that would have been a perfect time to fall into an ankle lock. As soon as he threw him and had him behind with the... Boy. Now, again, I'm not saying I would have been able, but that would have been a nice little transition. I would have tried. Oh, hold up, bro. You waving? You getting into the match with the waves? No, bro. Get a do-rag. Hold up. No, is he spinning? Bro, are you spinning? Are you in the scrapyard spinning with no do-rag? No, sir. Hold up. I gotta see this.
OG Branch. Thank you guys for everything. Be safe, fight hard, guys. Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round.
Talking about, did they not give any, Oh, here we go. Like, I gotta see this, y'all. Like, bro, is bro spinning with no do-rag? Or is that just the way his hair is laid from the angle? he wolfing too if he is spinning. So that definitely is not. It's not ideal. Not an ideal situation.
All right, due to the 3 knockdown rule in 1 round, we have your winner.
Oh, he cut him too. All right, yeah. What's this dude's name?
You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times.
It's J-Rock. I'm ready. Let's get it.
No, I think that okay. No, that might just be how his hair is. It just looked like he's spinning. He just naturally got curves like not curls like that. Fire chicken in Spanish. Yes, I'm still trying to figure out how to say fire chicken in
all the
Spanish.
different branches of street beef. West Coast, Dirty South, and of course the OG branch.
Pollo del Fuego. I did know fire in Spanish. I'm so stupid. I did know fire in Spanish. Pollo del Fuego.